What's up, everybody? This is Steve Sterlacci, and today we're looking at a new level of amp in a box from Catalinbread. So this is a pedal that's a sequel. This is a new version of the Catalinbread Dirty Little Secret. I personally don't have any experience with one, so this is going to be my totally fresh perspective and take on this Dirty Little Secret pedal. What we're looking at here is essentially a 2-channel Marshall type of vibe in a box. But what they've done here is that they've kind of taken that whole amp in a box stigma and kind of raised the bar a little bit, because there's a couple of different features in this that separate it from your run-in-the-mill amp in a box type of thing. So let's take a quick tour around. So from top left, we have a master, preamp, presence, treble, middle, bass, standard Marshall amp type of stuff. We have your SB/SL switch. That's going to be your super bass, super lead switch. We also have a boost, and internally there's a switch that you could either set it to be in front of the amp or after the amp. So unlike its predecessor, this new version also has a power amp simulator, it has a phase inverter, and it also has an output transformer all simulated in the pedal. Other cool tricks that this pedal has up its sleeve. Something that's unique that I've never seen before is this line out. So we actually have a line out that you could use independently, where it's going to send the preamp with all of the simulation on it, all of the power amp, phase inverter, output transformer type of stuff. All that can be emulated into a DI out, which you can record a dry track, and all you need is a cabinet software. So just a point to make here is that this doesn't include a cabinet simulator, but you can use it with any of your chosen cabinet simulators. If you have a modeler on your board that can do cabs, you can just run this directly into it, and we are definitely going to be exploring that feature in a little bit. You also have an internal high-pass filter. Go on the inside, and there is a tight knob. So you can go into the internal trim pot, adjust your high-pass filter, you can lop off some low end, and get a more cutting sound. And this boost is something cool that I've never really seen. When it's in the before position, so when it's going into the pedal, it emulates another preamp tube, so you're getting a little bit more of a tube-saturated breakup as you're driving the front end of the amp. And when it's set to be after the amp, like I'm going to have it today, it's just a volume increase. So we're going to have that as like a solo boost, something to help you rise over the band. All right, so let's hear how it sounds. I'm going into my 63 Bassman, just a regular clean sound, but I'm also using the DI out, going direct into my DAW with a cabinet simulation from Helix Native. So here is the bypass clean tone. We are on the super bass setting, and I know all knobs and tunes going to be different for each one, but let's get a load of some of the sounds here. So when you dial this preamp gain down and you have a little bit lower gain, this is actually something that's designed to be the last drive of your pedal board, so you can basically use this as your main amp sound and drive it with other pedals. And now it's really touch sensitive, just like an amp. So if I roll down the volume to 4, so you're getting a nice crunchy super bass type of Marshall sound. Turn that preamp all the way up now. Let's see how gnarly this super bass side can get. So we're almost getting into like a lower gain JCM 800 territory. That's without even hitting the boost on. We're going to save the boost for later for right now. Man, really wide range of tones that you can get here. Let's go back with that preamp. There, let's see what we got here. So that's full whack on the neck volume. If I dial this out a little bit. So really responsive to your volume knob. Let's swap over to the super lead side and see how this goes. Settings are the same right now. We're going to just be messing around with them in real time. Now we're getting into that real plexi type of sound. Really nice. Sounds like an old Marshall. So let's do the fun thing of cranking all the knobs. See what we get with a more low gain sound on this side. All right, so now I've got the internal boost set to go into the front end, so we're gonna get a much more gnarlier sound here. I also switched to a Strat. People tell me I don't play Strats enough, so I figured that'd be a good time to switch over. Here's the clean sound. right, so you hear now with that extra preamp tube boosting into the front end, it really sounds like a cranked up amp now getting pushed with a nice overdrive type of pedal, a nice tube overdrive pedal. So yeah, that is the Dirty Little Secret Deluxe from Catalinbread. Again, I want to thank my friends from Sweetwater for sending this out for a demo. And if you made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.